Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to 10 million. So, back to the next run. Ooh, it's getting kind of hard to get over there, isn't it? The arrow key doesn't move you, so if you scroll the thing one way or the other, I guess the mouse key works. So, the middle mouse button will zoom in and zoom out. That's good to know. So, if I do this quest alone, it'll just be in a misty dungeon. Or if I did this quest alone, it would just be in a short dungeon. And either one you can do, but you can't do neither. So, like, this one I think would actually be more difficult. So I'm going to just start with the Sword of Strength. Deal over 200 damage. This is not incredibly difficult to do. It's just a matter of getting in the right mindset, which is what I've been trying to do this whole time, and getting those matches and doing as much damage as possible. Now I'm at a chest right now, but since it's misty it's hard to see that you're at a chest. Nothing increases the individual damage you do with swords or any weapons, it's, as far as I can tell. But so the idea is to, over the course of the run, do more damage. Which is going to require me to get into a good run, and this is probably not going to be it. Try to break some out of these other collectible items. Freeze, and freezing didn't work. This also might be a case in which I just need to gain some damage and get some gold and increase the damage I do. That would work too. I have a lot of staff things. Let's see. Let's keep doing this. Keep making those matches. Disarm that weapon. Keys. Keys. Too many keys. I am about to use my horn, and I don't know what triggers it, but it's fully powered now, so unless the horn just drops as a tile, I suppose I don't have a clue. I applauded this game in originally having a bit of a tutorial at the beginning compared to its predecessor, but there's still a lot here that you're just left to figure out on your own. It's not terrible per se. Lots of games do that, particularly if you're a shorter game, and that's part of the fun, or at least that's part of the selling point of it. Maybe the horn activates when I'm about to die. That would make some sense. Well, that seemed like it just kind of randomly activated, but whatever. I need to match a key, and I can't find a way to match a key. There we go. Come on. Oh, I can't find any matches at all. I mean, just might as well use that. I'm about to lose on a chest. Finally. There's one. Still not good enough. Well, at 160 and the horn is charged again. Interesting. I wonder what makes the horn charge, or what resets the horn at certain levels. Also, the horn didn't do 200 damage, so we kind of know. I'll have to make a lot more matches than what I'm doing to get this challenge done. I assume you actually have to deal the 200 damage and you can't just match for 200 damage. I assume that's the case. That very well may not be the case. Let's just stay where we are and then match this and then match this. Keep on matching all these booby traps. Way too many booby traps. And I've got no damage to deal. Find a match! Come on, find a match! I can't see anything. Like, I literally can't see a match on the field. I think my eyes are getting tired. Finally, one. And now we've got hard chests and Misty. This is gonna be the death of me. Almost certainly. Unless I get really, really lucky. Still didn't do over 200 damage. Interesting. So, critical chance, maximum damage plus plus plus, minimum damage plus plus plus. I think we save till we get to a 300 and we play that. And over here, maximum damage plus plus plus, critical chance. So 300 and 360 is what we're saving for. And there's nobody new to recruit, and I bet there won't ever be. We could try the other quest and run for 220 meters and see if that works any better for us. Get rid of the Misty at the very least. A lot of combos there. Keep on making combos. Keep on running. And see, I think I probably have enough to recruit something if something was unlocked. And I think for most of the game, that's how it's gonna be. Give me something to match. So many matches that I don't see, I'm sure. Okay. So, what was the distance of that run? My best distance has been 412. So, we kind of know it's doable. It's clearly actually kind of easily to do. Getting more shields would be nice, but I don't know how to do it without messing up the field. Of course, I guess it doesn't matter. I should just make matches. Just make matches. Don't worry about whether it's the right match or the wrong match. Just make a match. It'll figure itself out eventually. Or it won't. This is really a game that requires all your focus on the bottom part of the screen, and then is asking for a little bit more of your focus on the top part. Just keep those matches flowing. Darn it, that was a waste. There we go. There we go. Staying far to the right of this screen, which is exactly where you want it to be. Although that time trap just messed me up a little bit. Let's see. Just keep making matches. Don't worry about it. Don't let the stress get to you. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Just keep going. And see, I just don't have a clue where like my next shot is. Like I don't know how far I've run. Let's see. Now hard chests on top of it. This is getting crazy. Really crazy. Yeah, I don't see how I survive much longer on this run. It's just overwhelming. Let's see. But we did what we needed to do. That was 412 all-time best distance. 412. I wasn't expecting another shop, actually. This is a very nice collection of loot you have there. Quite the collection indeed. I'll give you a good price for it. Interesting. You must build a boat. So we've got this disco guy. So resistant to physical, immune to freeze, resistant to physical, resistant to magic. What does this guy offer? Welcome. I have buyers ready for your spare loot. So 28 spare loots, which apparently these have been just entire things I've been collecting up until this point. So the game has been holding on to this stuff. And we've been seeing that I've been collecting it. But I thought it was just joking. I didn't think there was actual money behind that. Wow. Well, this significantly changes the whole process, right? Like now, I still can't recruit anything, but clearly there's enough money to do this, to massively increase our attack. So now it's a 15 to 7 and 1.3 chance of critical. The next one we would need would be 504 for minimum damage and maximum damage. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't want to diversify, since even if we are getting slightly more staves than swords, it's still probably a really good move to do this. And hopefully we won't find that the silver was needed for something else later. So that's major increase there. And this is 298 and this is 310. So actually this is a better deal and it's cheaper. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. Let's see, we may get to the point where it stops making as much sense to upgrade things. Maybe, maybe not. Like minimum damage, maximum damage. This is cheaper. So 288 to upgrade that. At a certain point, I'd like to max out and fully upgrade my damage resistance and stuff too. But I'm not sure I'm gonna get another character. Oh, look, you can drag the screen around too. So if you wondered how far the boat might get, it's incredibly large area. This boat is going to turn into like a floating casino or something. And the only thing we have left now is this quest. There isn't even another one to do. So now that I've all of a sudden gotten the gold, it starts to make a lot of sense how that could be easier to pull off. And see, I just got way, so that can be sold next time too. So everything seems like it's gonna work rather well now. The game it makes you frustrated for a short amount of time, kind of like 10 million, but unlike 10 million, it then throws you a bone that makes the game seem to all of a sudden significantly reduce any struggle you might have, and bring it back to a realistic challenge. Like, because undoubtedly in 10 million, that at least that final challenge was an unreasonable ask, and it took a lot of time, and I think I either probably played it off screen or did many episodes in which I played it on screen trying to get 10 million, which is no way to end your series when you can't even achieve the final goal because it's too much challenge and it requires too much focus. Yeah, definitely my level of focus goes down when I am talking and criticizing a video game, which just makes some of the harder challenges unachievable, and certainly I'm not the best of all video games in every video game to start off with, so the challenge just gets amped up a little bit more than normal. Keys, keys, keys. And I don't think there's a way for me to get any more keys. And we are at jail 2. And I guess the idea here is we are so far to the right. This is a really nice run we're doing. But let's see. I gotta figure out a way to get this to match. I've got no keys. Finally, I went from all the way to the right to all the way to the left in one setup. That is sucky. Am I doing enough damage? Yes, over 200 damage. And this will be a new creature, which means I can recruit somebody new. The giant has been captured and I get 74 gold, which is not a significant amount of gold. But we can recruit this guy. Plus 2 damage resist. And there's nobody new to recruit. You kind of see that we're maybe slightly over 1/3 of the way done already as far as recruiting monsters. But we really only did recruit maybe 1 or 2 in this entire run. 5 loots to spare. So unless there's something that would increase the amount of gold I get from spare loot bags, which I kind of don't believe is true. Could I upgrade my damage? I'd prefer to be able to do more damage than to just save myself. But I guess I'm slightly short, so we might as well get something. Permanent damage resistance. I will take that. 5% damage resistance. And then permanent damage resistance plus 4. Next time we have 280. And enemy speed reduction. That's very interesting too. All quests complete. Time to move on again. Everybody hop. Bring up anger and hop. So it took about 3 hours or 2 hours and 40 minutes to get to this point. And as you see, there's probably a point around this area. And probably a point around this area. And then somewhere around here. If anything, I would argue maybe you move a little bit faster through things, because you see an area here, 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 and here, where in comparison there was just this area, and this area. So there's 4 in this next row compared to 3 in the previous. But maybe what happens is we go forward and then we get sent back. That wouldn't be terrible. So let's go. Gain 90 gold, easy enough. Find a ruby lens, probably easy enough. These guys are strong. I can definitely feel some strength in them. I could see how you might struggle to gain 90 gold if all the enemies are beating you to death before you even can kill 3 or 4 of them. Let's see. And let's go ahead and kill this. Keep on attacking, keep on making matches. Did I gain 90 gold? No. So you're starting to see why this is gonna be difficult. I think we may have to start separating. Spells do less damage in an anti-magic dungeon. This one's vulnerable to fire. This one is ranged. This one resists physical. So adding one quest for an anti-magic dungeon to gain 90 gold. Let's just try that. Of course, there's nothing I can do to increase my gold drop. At least not right now. That being said, if I can even get one simple chest would probably hand me some more gold to upgrade things. Maybe increase my defenses. That is not going to help me much at all. This is just a bad run. Yeah, it seems like you just get unlucky sometimes. Just the wrong tiles in the wrong place. And so if this guy is immune to fire damage, it stops making sense to even upgrading your sword becomes more important. Yeah, I don't think I have anything there. See if we can find the ruby lens on just a regular run instead of an anti-magic run. Maybe the ruby lens will prove itself to be useful. It probably might. If we could replace more of these boxes with something else that was like valuable and not taking up so much space, that would make a nice turn of events. Let's see. Let's see, I want to eat this apple or tomato after I've killed the guy, which is now. Eat that so you jump forward. Keep on smashing these guys, and I'm not running into a lot of treasure chests, so finding the ruby turret, the ruby lens, is not gonna work. I feel like there should be an indicator, like when to go to places, when you can purchase something. Alright, max shield power, Oh, I am 6 gold away. 6 gold away. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stores, a library, and a bunch of monsters that are increasing our stats and making the game easier. However, we've moved to a new section of the game, and the characters are a lot more difficult again. So there's a very odd power curve going on in this game. I'm definitely feeling that, but I'm also doing good. I don't feel frustrated enough that I would want to play this game off screen just to get the next couple of quests. I would only want to do that if it felt like I'd spent most of 30 minutes doing a quest. So I think we're just kind of good to end here. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.